some life into this innings. They have to accelerate the scoring rate if they have to catch up with the required rate, which is creeping high all the time. Again, a similar one as the one in which he scored a boundary. A little bit of footwork on the boundary. Will that... no, the umpire says... no, is it one for the over? Interesting shot that. The ball sat up like a tennis ball. There are four. Just get the feeling. I think it's done well enough.
A tennis bat shot and a goal line clearance, eh? Multi-sport effort there in that one cricketing delivery. Good cricket all round. The sport is nicely shaping up to make its reappearance at the Olympic Games, isn't it? Bring on LA 2028. Brendan McMullen. He's striking it so very well. Oozing class and confidence. Even with that miss hit, he somehow managed to get it over the mid-on fielder.
So the shape was good, but didn't quite get it where he wanted to get it on the bat. And it was lobbed in the air. The first 6 overs, you're kind of safe, clearing the infield. So we're going to come to the end of the first power play. Run rate is 7.2 as against a required rate of a little more than 10. The last over has been the most productive one so far. 14 coming off it. The Scots won't complain. And we had some action in the first 6 overs. A reverse sweep going for a 6, a drop catch. As they say, we have had it all. Safely negotiated. That brings us to the end of the power play number 1. It's 42 for 1 Scotland.
Well, it's hydration o'clock in the middle. Time to regroup, recalibrate, and tell you what, the scores at the close of the power play are almost identical. Afghanistan were 41 for 2. Scotland have managed 1 run more. Plenty has happened in the power play, and we look forward to more fireworks and plenty of wickets perhaps from an Afghanistan perspective when play resumes after the drinks break. Here's the story so far. George Munsey, the reverse sweeping demon, laying his imprint down nice and early with that terrific stroke that went all the way for a 6. And subsequently, it's been Michael Jones doing the bulk of the scoring. 4 bowlers deployed so far in this defense, and amongst them Azmatullah Omarzai, the pick of the bowlers, taking out the first wicket. Scotland need 143 for the remaining 14 overs to eke out a win in what is the first match of the warm-up phase as we lead into the 10th edition of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026.
So last-minute call-up for Scotland, and they would want to make it count. For them, from their perspective, these warm-up games are extremely important to test themselves, to get used to the conditions. The subcontinental conditions sometimes can be very trying for teams like Scotland. And if there is one venue that they would love to play in, that would be Bangalore. So the captain bringing himself on, and the world will watch in with a lot of interest and anticipation. how many of his tricks he's going to pull out of his bag today, or will he do a very Shane Warne-like thing where I'll keep bowling the same over and over. I will never let anybody know what I'm up to come the big day. Oh, straight away some action. Just the pace, just the variation. It's not a big spinner of the ball, but the pace that he gets in the air. He's a very, very tough customer to get away, especially in this format.
The magician is targeting the pads first up. Rashid Khan does not just bowl overs, he lays traps. And which is why he's turned out to be such a great exponent of leg spin bowling. What a trailblazer and poster boy he's gone on to become for the craft itself. You speak of Shane Warne, he's inspired so many around the world. First slip in place, played with soft hands, and it's a smart single taken.
It was the time, who would have thought one of the most expensive buys in a league would be an Afghan cricketer. 16-17 was a turning point. Rashid Khan. Oh, A is a master. He's the magician that was well deceived. The pace that the uncanny knack of varying pace.
Hi everyone, welcome.
And of course, he holds a record for
It's
quite a few
2020 World Cup
things on a
warm-up
cricket
match,
field.
Afghanistan versus Scotland.
5 for 3 against Bangladesh in this format. 7 for 18 against West Indies in a one-day international. And as we mentioned a little while earlier, the youngest captain ever in international cricket. He captained his side at the age of 18. What were you doing when you were 18? I know what I was doing.
I was in fact playing a bit of cricket back in Bengal. And that concludes a terrific first over from Rashid Khan. There's 2 runs coming off it and plenty of mystery woven around. End of the 7th, Scotland 45 for 1.
Peace, blessings, and mercy. Thank you, Shakirullah. Same to you.
The 2 batsmen converging in the middle of the pitch. McMullen coming out with a little bit of an intent. The scoring has got to move on ever since he joined Jones. Omazai to continue the second over. He's picked up the only wicket to a fall until now, giving away 8 runs in his first over. Starts by conceding a single. That also brings McMullen on strike. He's not going to muck around. Asmat Omarzai. He has a little bit of pace, has the ability to move the ball. A shot of length, directed towards his pads, and the batsman scampering across for a quick 2 good running between the wickets.
A good sprint from the bowler himself. So very athletic and agile is Omarzai, one of the best fielders in this Afghanistan unit. Brendan McMullen, born in Durban, relocated to Scotland in 2018, has been quite the find, I tell you. Qualified for the national side in 2022 and quickly established himself as a genuine all-rounder. Look out for that lofted cover drive. He makes the bat look like a paintbrush. Nicely played off the hips. Single.
Paintbrush is a good usage. Over the years, we have heard commentators say a toothpick, hammer, matter how the batters Scotland can do with a few runs. Omazai. Shot. Oh, that had some pace on it. That was what the West Indians will call a perfume ball.
It was a menacing short ball from Azmatullah Omarzai. Terrific, evasive action deployed by Jones here. Never easy when you have to navigate
thank you, brother.
one that rises off the surface in that fashion. That must have woken him up. 15 of his 22 deliveries. And once again, look at that display. Menacing, relentless from Omarzai.
He's making a statement. If you entertain any plans of using your feet or driving me, I'm not going to give you anything. Maybe you can get back home and drive your car. That's it. Two identical bouncers at the body, and almost a third one there, but the keeper letting it go. This is very frustrating
So they
for the bowler.
the
This is very frustrating
ICC
for the
channel
captain. And that's not the way you would want to end your over, having done pretty well till then. But it is what it is, conceding a boundary of the last
ICC
ball.
अगर डाउनलोड का एप्पल स्टोर किया
8 gone,
आगे
Scotland
की
53
रहा
for
है
1. It's a beautiful setting, the lights coming on. It's a beautiful evening here in Bengaluru. It's
I think keeper
not
is
very
Shahidullah
cold, but pleasant. But it's not very pleasant for the
Out.
batsman to face a certain
Yes.
Rashid Khan. Oh, as I said that, up goes the umpire's finger.
Yeah, it's live warm
This
up
man
match.
is very difficult to handle any day, as the Scots now learn. Macmillan, who threatened to give a challenge, is on his way back. That's wicket number 2, chasing 185. Scotland now 53 for 2. Rashid Khan into the action.
Magic from the master. Pure wizardry from Rashid Khan. And terrific tech there from the wicket keeper. Ishaq Shirzad onto it like a hawk. Exquisite glove work. Sending back Brendan McMullen. Scotland slumped to 53 for 2 as Barrington, the captain, sprints out onto the middle.
Who is the ICC? International Cricket Council.
Richie Barrington, 38 years of age, heaps of experience, and he has multiple challenges on his hand, including very less preparation time, but now he has to deal with a certain Rashid Khan, one of the best in the world. And once he gets a wicket, I mean, he's managed
Nah,
to
kafir
he
nada.
goes for the kill. He's a very, very difficult customer to handle. Oh, you don't know which way it is going. And I feel sorry for any batsman just coming in, having to deal with the guile and the mastery of this man from Afghanistan. Tapped away for a single, getting off the strike. Tap's going to bring Jones back on strike. Not seeming to be in any hurry whatsoever, the Scots.
How are you? I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Spattered that away on the onside, rather
Hello,
straightish,
what device are you watching this
resulting
on?
in yet another single. When you see figures like this,
It's
this is a headache
ICC
that most teams
channel.
have 1 for 5 and 1.4 in a match where we have players or bowlers going at 13, 14 and over. Mean as a miser.
Absolutely never easy getting away. The Rashid Khan. And as you can see, Jones has been utterly circumspect against him, not taking any chances whatsoever.
Where is it inning?
Last ball of Rashid's, second over coming up.
Out.
Oh, is he claiming the catch? Not quite.
Not out.
Jones survives. End of the ninth. Scotland, 56 for 2.
The phone is fine.
At the international level, there are good players. There are very good players. And then there are some artists. Rashid Khan is definitely one. The aura that he brings into the game of cricket and the hope and joy that he has
Do you
brought
mean
to his countrymen
cricket
over the
voice
years.
is low?
So you all know it's never been easy for Afghanistan in recent times, but cricket has brought.
I think on 8th
Smile
of
every now and then
February,
onto
Afghanistan
Afghan
with New Zealand.
He prefers to be on the shorter side as Rahman. A push for a single. Look at that required run rate. It is on the way up on a good day
Tomorrow.
on Sensex.
Fawad, who is playing tomorrow? Afghanistan with West
And,
Indies, I
the
think.
run rate is dropping. It's 6.22. But that won't be a concern. They want to see in what shape they are in. Lights are taking effect here at the BCCI Center of Excellence. Beautiful setting here. Again, shot wide outside the off stump, cutting it away for a single. Deep point doing the tidying up. We are at the 10th over. The first match of the warm-up series here in Bangalore. Scotland versus Afghanistan. Afghanistan winning the toss and batting
Is it
first
fine?
and putting up 184. And in response, in the 10th over, the Scots are 58 for 2.
Richie Berrington on strike. And Copeswan on the back pad. Drifting well down the leg side. Ziaur Rahman Sharifi. Currently in his second over. Could have had a first wicket to his name of his very first delivery had it not been for that dropped catch by Ibrahim Zadran, and subsequently he was stomped for 15 runs in his opening over. Started off well. In his second, Jones has struggled.
It's
Get going.
ICC
Set
20
it and
World Cup
scratching
warm
up
match.
top.
Warm up.
Needs to get a move on now. Scotland need 126. Oh, slaps this one. Stood tall on that one. And that is going to hum away to the fence. Exquisite striking from Jones.
Well played. It was hit with some power. Again on the shorter side, the bowler tapping that away. But he knew precisely what he was doing. May not have gotten the timing right and the teasing the fielder to the boundary for a 4. You look at the Group C, Anisha, England, West Indies, Scotland, Nepal, Italy. Sure that Scotland would fancy their chances against Nepal and Italy, and they would be hoping for a great day against either of England and West Indies. And of course, 2 teams will make it to Super 8 from each of those groups. Trying to play on the leg side, got the edge and going the other way. And the third man taking a good running catch. And that is wicket number 3 down in the 10th over. Jones, the opener, going after contributing 21 runs in the total of 63. 3 down. It's 63 for 3 in the 10th over.
Ziaur Rahman Sharifi getting due rewards for his patience. Jones shuffling ever so slightly. Had no measure of that delivery. Good catch at a deep third. And that is going to be curtains for Jones. The wickets keep tumbling here for Richie Berrington's men. Afghanistan applying the squeeze and how.
Another wicket is coming to
Finlay McCreath. He can give it a real thump. Well-built batsman, capable of some big hits. And of course, they need some big hits. The position they are in at the moment, almost the halfway mark of the Scottish innings. 63 for 3. Rahman walking into that wickets column. It's a good catch, one has to say. It's never easy when you have to run in and take a catch like that. Because on the other hand, we take a look at Group D where Afghanistan is placed in.
Zaid Azia Rahman, the bowler.
Defensively played, and that brings us to the end of over number 10. It's 63 for 3. And Scotland need 122 in 60 balls to win the opening warm-up game here in Bengaluru.
It's time now to welcome Navneet Krishna back into the commentary box. The game nicely set up in favor of Afghanistan. They've given a good account of themselves as a defending team as well. Thoughts on
Dal the
the
cricket
state of
tanasu
play?
malda urusta be pakhi.
Afghanistan currently ruling the
Tarasa
best.
cricket gora. Cricket gora tarasa. Oh,
It's as per script as far as Afghanistan is concerned, isn't it?
now the urusta bahau.
Malaysia. And in comes the man. Absolutely love watching him bowl. He's bamboozled some of the best batters in the game. And it ain't going to be easy for the skipper of Scotland. He's a prodigy.
Amal dekhiye da.
Ahmed. Which way is it turning? That's the big question. Every single delivery.
Noor Ahmed doesn't just ask
Tarasa la
questions
milad
of
bani
the
match
batters, he
goram.
demands answers. Such is the reputation he's built for himself. Richie Berrington
Out.
slog sweeps this one and does so really well. The Scotland skipper gets his first boundary of the innings, and it comes of the menacing Noor Ahmed.
That's just dangerous play. Had he missed that, that was right in front of the stumps. One way to hit yourself out of trouble, Onisha, is you sweep. That's the one shot that you go to, but you got to be so careful playing that against someone like Noor. He's got Nabi at slip as well. And you often don't see him drag something short. Those are the looseness that Berrington would love to put away.
It's life.
Finlay
Life.
McCreath
Life for us.
yet to get off the mark.
Manum Arman.
The asking rate continuing to mount here for Scotland in their first warm-up fixture.
O miskina.
Soft
This
hands,
way.
copybook defence.
Ha Saida.
The big stage of it's Scotland on February the 7th, where they meet the West Indies at the Eden Gardens in the afternoon slot of the Saturday triple header. With an offer
It's new. It's new.
kept by Rashid Khan.
Da
As for
life.
Afghanistan,
Chiru
they follow
shuru
on
da. Da
Sunday.
India ke da me too
End of
Arman.
11th over,
Arman
Scotland
Shinwari.
68 for 3.
Nice name.
And Afghanistan will be in action at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chepauk, Chennai against New Zealand in what is going to be the day's opening fixture.
دراسة دي أفغانستان واسكتلند ده.
I can't wait.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, triple headers galore over the first 2 weeks on Isha.
Sure.
It's going to come thick and fast, the action.
يوتيوب تطلعي
Listen, start of the
Tomorrow
new
watch
year,
Game
you've got the WPL first,
Oh,
the
can't
Under-19
take
World
it.
Cup, now the World Cup, and
Focus
then
on
the
the-
IPL.
داسې
There ain't no thing as too much cricket, is there? Not
بچیس
in
نو
India, at least.
موبایل هغه ده
هغه دغه
کنه
نه راځي
غږ راځي ولا نه
زمونږ هم ځي
او
There is no end of cricket for Mohammad Nabi for certain.
ملت دی غږ اوري
What a blitzkrieg of an innings he
داسې
played with
رقم
the bat in
نیولای
hand.
خو صحیح کېده
من خندوا
The early
Gap
evening
lagaya
sky
kar.
رښتیا وایم غپ نه لګوم
with the ball now.
where do you live
Oh,
Arman
that
I
has
live
been
in Germany
spotted.
outside
But straight into the
Out.
hands of deep square leg. It is the wizard Mohammad Nabi taking out the Scotland captain with his very first delivery.
Like a
Nabi
chap party, so
probably
that's
asking
classic
himself,
every-
it surely can't be that easy.
کېده
Hit that straight down the throat of the only fielder in that region. Oh, we got a feel for the batter.
خلک ګوري کنه
And
This
it's
is
hard
your
to get
mobile
away.
field
These
what is
Afghan
that
spinners come at
visible
you.
on the page
They're just relentless. And it isn't a case where
Yeah, it's mobile
you
phone.
play out one spinner and you tell yourself that I'm going to go back myself against the other.
लाइव जो है ICC चैनल
Rashid
पे है
Khan,
ICC चैनल
Mujibur
पे
Rahman, Noor Ahmed and no Mohammad Nabi. Who you targeting? That's the problem when you play
هغوی ته نه
Afghanistan.
غواړي ځي عمل ته
They're ruthless and relentless from both ends. Well, this is baptism by fire for the Scottish. And that's just what warm-up matches
Korean
help with.
mobile phone
Gives you an idea of what you want to be doing different.
no it's
game
iPhone
by
17 Pro Max
It's a good platform to
صحیح
test
ده
oneself before
نه
the
داسې
tournament
ورته
proper
کېده
gets underway.
لاس کې مانه داسې ورته کېده جفت
Mohammad Nabi
نه راځي هغه صحیح نه راځي
pushes
کنه باید
cross
باید
onto the
کامرا
back
دستاو
foot.
کنه
هغه تا وکړه
Shot
موبایل
was offered,
بیا مجبور
outside
بیخي نږدې
edge.
ونیسم ورته
and how impressive
نه
has
ته
the
ورته
wicketkeeper
کېده
Ishaq Sirjad been today.
ها
دې ته بالغ کېده داسې ورته کېده جفت راځي
Movement
نه کېږي
across
نه کېږي
the
زبردست صحیح
crease.
ده
Good looking stroke. Opened the face up ever so late. Cross of the mark with a single.
I wonder what the over rate is of
Maybe
this
ask him
game.
because he's
This game has gone by pretty quickly, particularly this innings with the amount of spin that we've seen from Afghanistan.
دا و دو کوم چینل دی
I just love the variety in
thank
their
you very
attack.
much you are welcome you are
Malaysia come
welcome
the World
what
Cup,
network
they are
is it
going to be a
brother
serious threat, and it's not an easy group. Dare I say the
it's
group of death,
Vodafone
because
out.
Group D also has South Africa and New Zealand. Good luck picking two out of those three.
And such is the nature of competitiveness in this 20-team tournament.
you are great
Run
Afghan
over
thank
the
you
course of
brother it's your
55
also please
matches,
fix it
plenty
I
of action
will
coming up.
tell you save it brother how should I fix it what do you mean
Played into the leg side. Just a single coming off that first over.
bring
Of
one
Mohammad
or two
Nabi's,
more
in
people
fact,
to
stood.
hold this mobile phone
With one wicket, a big fish.
no no no
Which
brother
went into
that's
batting.
okay
End
that's
of the
okay
12th, Scotland
خو یو دوه
70
کسان
for
نور
4.
راولئ چې د موبایل در سره
خو زه دغه ته یم خوځه یې کړم
And New Zealand may have
دا چې صحیح ونیسي
been on the wrong
راځي
side of the result a few too many times against
Yes,
India in that
exactly.
recent
Exactly.
series. But they're a top team.
دا
They know
مجبور
what
هم
it
تکې
takes
د
to
شیر
win
دی
when it
That
matters
doesn't
most.
like
They've
تور
been
سه یو شی راوړه زه تکې
successful
نه ورته
in
زه
T20
طریقه ښه یم که نه
in
یو شی
ICC
راوړه تکې
events.
نه okay wait brother I
When
will
it comes
hold
to
it
going right up till the very end. South Africa, finalists last year. They're a team
بس
that have
هغه وکړه
some outrageous
زه ته وایم
strikers.
دغلته یې کېده هغه بالغ شاته یې
okay
کېده.
brother I will come back